Well, as you can see, what we just saw from here, that was the so anyways, as you can see, what we just saw come in, that was the Sikorsky S-92-A Coast Guard helicopter we've just seen. Came over this afternoon anyway, which, as you can tell, that was the Sikorsky S-92-A Coast Guard search and rescue helicopter we've just seen. Came over this afternoon anyway, which as you can see, the call sign is literally just on today is SRG924 apparently, which obviously SRG924 is basically where it goes out doing search and rescue training apparently, where it used to be RASC94 apparently, but now because of this time is now, which as you can see this time is SRG94, that is this time, from the Coast Guard Search and Rescue. And as you can see, the registration is G-MCGZ, that is, which that's the registration anyway, which as you can tell the registration is G-MCGZ, that is. So yeah, that's the G-MCGZ registration we've just seen from that anyway. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a look where he's been to anyway. There he is. So as you can see, that's just been training just over on South Cornwall anyway, just over by the Lizard anyway. That's just been trained just over the Lizard anyway this afternoon. So that's just been training just over on the Lizard coast this afternoon apparently. Apparently that's just been training just over the Lizard this afternoon anyway. So yeah, that's just been training just over the Lizard this afternoon anyway, which that's where it's been training from. So yeah, there he is. And that was the time that it took off from Newquay Airport anyway, which I think that took off just around possibly at least 2:45 PM I believe anyway. I think that was the time it took off anyway. Which as you can see just from here, as you can see it just flew over on the north coast anyway, and it came into west anyways, but basically that just came into west, that did. So yeah, as you can see that flew past just over St Just, by the looks of it that's just flew past just over St Just anyway. So that's just flew over St Just in Cornwall apparently, and that's just came all the way from west and into south just over Lizard anyway, as you can see, passed over at Bristow Airfield. So that's currently just passed over Bristow Airfield once it was heading to do the search and rescue training just over the Lizard anyway, just over by Lizard and Cage Reef anyway. So yeah, which to be honest, never ever seen that call sign before on the Coast Guard helicopter, the SRG924, which this one is known as just known as search and rescue training. This one is just known as search and rescue training. This one. So yeah, basically this one that goes to do search and rescue training, like most of the time in Cornwall, it goes from Newquay Airport to Arthur City, and then into Trelesk Hospital, the Royal Cornwall Hospital Trelesk, which obviously because it does the training flight from Newquay Airport to Arthur City, where it has this call sign, it trains from Newquay Airport to Arthur City and then into Royal Cornwall Hospital Trelesk, which that's just the usual call sign that the Coast Guard helicopter does through its training flight from Newquay to Arthur City and then into Trelesk Hospital and then back to Newquay Airport. But anyway, as you can see, he's just flew here to about just between 11,000 feet to 10,075 feet anyway. But where we saw it from here, he was pretty much at 11,000 feet anyway. So yeah, but it looks as if he's probably now directing back to his base at Newquay Airport, I believe now anyway. But looks like I believe now he's probably tracking back to his base at Newquay Airport anyway, which by the looks of it is probably on his way back there, I suppose. Probably heading back to Newquay Airport anyway. So yeah, it's probably now heading back to Newquay Airport anyway. and probably soon enough it may took off from Newcastle Airport again, and then probably heading into what are called Devil Hospital after that, or it may go to Trellis Hospital, I don't know, to be honest. So yeah, which that's where it just took off from. It just took off from the Lizard anyway, just from the Lizard coast in South Cornwall anyway, which that's where it took off from, as it's been out doing search and rescue training just over the Lizard. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.